Hi everybody, hope everyone is doing good. This is the session related to the PDF which I have shared you earlier. This is class 12th mathematics, chapter 5. Let me introduce about the derivatives, revision of a formula and derivatives. The very first one which I am explaining you, revision of formula of derivatives. Revision means what you have learnt in 11th standard. What all the formulas you have learnt in 11th standard, I am just going to stress on that. Now the very first thing you should know that derivative of any function y is equal to f of x is denoted by dy by dx or f dash of x or y dash or y1. Means this all the derivative of a function we can denote in many ways. These all methods, these all ways we use in the problems that you should not face any problem. That's why you should not know that formation and symbols for used for the derivative, and it is also we are differentiating the function for one time. That's why it is called the first derivative. What is this? This is called first derivative. This is also called first derivative. The y1 meant for it is first derivative, y dash first derivative of y, f dash of x the derivative of f of x. It is like that. Okay, now in 11th standard, what all the formulas you learnt, those all formulas linked with some other extra formulas, just I am giving you, just you remember them. So derivative of x power n is n into x power n minus 1. It's very important. The derivative of 1 by x is minus 1 by x square. So how we got this 1 by x derivative is minus 1 by x square. So first take 1 by x as x power minus 1. 1 by x as x power minus 1 you take it, then use this formula. Then after that if you use the formula and after simplification you get minus 1 by x square. So the derivative of 1 by x is what? The derivative of 1 by x is minus 1 by x square. Next the derivative of e power x is e power x only, and the derivative of a power x is a power x log a, and the derivative of x power n is n into x power n minus 1. All these things you should know. Okay, first one, derivative of x power n is n into x power n minus 1. 1 by x derivative minus 1 by x square. E power x is e power x only. A power x is a power x into log a to the base e. Base e means what? Just log e to the a to the base e means it is a natural logarithm, meaning is okay. Next the derivative of x square, I say you should say 2x. The derivative of x is 1. What is the derivative of x? Which is 1. And the derivative of constant is always 0. The derivative of log x is 1 by x. And the derivative of root x is 1 by 2 root x. Derivative of root x is 1 by 2 root x. This is all as a formula you should remember. Okay, see if you see x power n derivative, 1 by x derivative, x square derivative, x derivative, constant derivative, root x derivative, these all what all ticked related to by using x power n formula I can derive, but you will have to remember these as a formula. So remember, try to remember them. Next, what is the derivative? Anyway, derivative of e power x and a power x is a power x log a, and log x is 1 by x. Try to remember them. Next thing is derivatives of some trigonometric functions. Derivative of trigonometric functions, it is a sin x derivative. What is the sin x derivative? What is the derivative of sin x? Cos x. Cos x is minus sin x. Tan x is secant square x. Cot x is minus cosecant square x. Secant x is secant x tan x, and cosecant x is minus cosecant x cot x. So how to remember? See, the negative sign, we get the negative sign when the trigonometric function is starting with the letter c. See, cos x, cot x and cosecant x answers minus is there. In their answers minus is there. Okay, so you can remember in this way: sin x is cos x is minus sin x, tan x is secant square x, cot x is minus cosecant square x. Tan and cot are squares, and then secant x is secant x tan x, cosecant x is minus cosecant cot x, cosecant x cot x. Please try to remember this, also 11th standard formula. And also the uv rule, product rule is d by dx of uv is equal to d by dx of u into v, u into d by dx of v. Uv whole dash is u dash v plus uv dash. So that is nothing but dash means the first derivative, u dash means what? The derivative of u, like that. Okay, even quotient rule also which you learnt in 11th standard, u by v rule is either you write like this or you can write like this. Second way is better always. Second way is better. Okay, that is u v and u by v rules. This also you should remember because they are there in the 11th standard and also 12th standard also you may be facing these all formulas again. So please try to remember u v rule as well as u by v rule. Both are important. So what is u v rule says that u v whole dash is equal to u dash v plus u v dash. U by v rule is same way. U by v whole dash is equal to u dash v, minus will come between u v dash by v square. That is u v and u by v rules. Next, derivative of the composite function. This is only the chain rule, very important thing. Derivative of composite function g o f of x. What is that? G o f of x can be written as g of f of x. This is called composite function. Okay. So how to derivate g o f of x means first derivate g dash is here. Okay. Into the derivative of f of x also multiply it. So first derivative of g into f of x ka derivative is that. Okay. So the like example is sin y derivative when you want. Sin y derivative kya? Cos y. But into y ka derivative multiply dy by dx. Okay. Next e power x square derivative. First e power x square derivative is e power x square and multiply the x square derivative which is 2x. That is called chain rule or composite function derivative of the composite function. This is also called chain rule. Okay. So once again I am explaining, when you derive sin y, you are derivating with respect to x. But what variable is here? Y is there. Okay. You are derivating with respect to x, but y is here. So first sin y derivative cos y into dy by dx. Because y ka derivative must be multiplied. Then only it is possible. Okay. Similar way, e power x square derivative is e power x square, but x square is here, but x we are differentiating, so x square derivative must be multiplied e power x square into 2x. That is derivative of e power x square. Next, like that you chain rule also I explained here, trying to explain u circle v, u of v of x, u first u derivative, next v derivative, u derivative first, then v derivative multiply. That's what I did here. U ka derivative first with respect to v of x, then v of x derivative. This is nothing but in another way you can write u dash of v into v dash, like f dash of g into g dash. This is a chain rule, composite function. This is also same way, u dash of v into v dash. That is u circle v ka derivative. If f of x is equal to log tan x, what is its derivative? Log v you take first. U is equal to log v is equal to tan x you take. So f dash of x is equal to du by dv into dv by dx, because you are differentiating u, because u is equal to log tan x. Okay, this is u I took. So du by dv into dv by dx you take it. So it is log v ka derivative kya? 1 by v, and tan x ka derivative secant square x. What is v? Substitute it back, tan x. So it is the answer, we get it. So in a simple way I can say that instead of doing all these ways, there is a very simple way to differentiate it. Please try to do in this way what I am explaining. Sin x into cos x square secant of tan root x. How to do I will explain. In that method if you follow, in that approach if you go, it is very easy to understand and very easy to remember the process also. Okay. Now see the process now. Derivative of sin of cos of x square. There are three functions. What are the functions? Derivative of sin of cos of x square. So the very first what you do the sin derivative. Next what you do the cos. Next what to do? X square. One by one you do like that. Now see what to do here. Derivative of sin x, sin theta derivative. This is theta you take. Derivative of sin theta is cos theta, no? So cos theta into theta derivative must be multiplied. Theta is nothing but cos x square. So it is sin of cos x square derivative is cos of cos x square into cos x square derivative d by dx of cos x. Inside one must be differentiated and multiplied. Inside one must be differentiated and multiplied. Okay, remember. Next, the next one is derivative of cos x square. This one you got cos x square derivative. What is the cos theta derivative? Minus sin theta. So minus sin x square into x square derivative. Like that you have to. That is called chain. So what I have done first, sin derivative is cos, inside one no change, into inside derivative. Next cos derivative minus sin, of x square, inside one derivative must be multiplied. Now inside one derivative is, what is inside one derivative? X square derivative is 2x. So that's all, it is got terminated. So this is our answer after simplification. Next, similar way, secant of tan root x. Secant of tan root x. What is secant theta derivative? Secant theta derivative means secant theta tan theta. Theta means tan root x. Secant theta tan theta. Secant theta derivative is secant theta tan theta. So secant tan root x tan root x, because of the secant tan has come because of this secant derivative. Then after that, what you have to do? You have to multiply. Then you have to multiply tan root x derivative. Tan root x derivative you have to multiply. What is tan root x derivative? Tan derivative is secant square root x. Then again root x derivative we should multiply. So what is root x derivative means? What you have to do? See, root x derivative is 1 by 2 root x. Root x derivative is 1 by 2 root x. That's what we multiply. So this is secant tan root x. Secant of tan root x into tan of tan root x into tan root x derivative. This as it is you write down. Then tan root x derivative secant square root x into root x derivative multiply 1 by 2 root x. That's all. This way is better way to understand and also to do the problems. In a short way and a very simple way we can explain this one. That's why this is very easy to do also in this method. Try to follow this chain rule. Try to understand. If you do the maximum number of problems, you will be getting thorough practice, and you will be you can increase your speed also. You can get a very speed of doing also. Please try to do all the problems which are there in exercise number 2 with the help of this chain rule process. Then you will be able to understand the derivatives, what I am going to in the next class, do in the next classes. Okay, try to do all the problems which are there in the exercise number 2 of the differentiation topic. Okay, the continuity differentiability 2 questions are there which I explained in the previous class. Those problems you take as source and please do the previous class problems also. Thank you so much. Thank you everyone. Have a nice day. Hope you have understood this, all the concepts which I explained you. So I will meet you in the next class. Is it 14th or 15th today? Let me check. Today's date is 15th. Sorry. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Stay home, stay safe, do hard work. Thank you so much.